Yeah, well, we've been getting a lot of love regarding the healthcare seminars that the Minister of Public Health and Fire has been doing. And so I give thanks to the grand architect of all things in nature because we've been very successful. And what I want to see happen now is a lot of folks coming together and taking that particular information that they've gotten from the Minister of Health and Fire Therapy and begin to do some research, inculcate what they learn, tell all those whom they love about what they've learned. And I think we can see a tremendous benefit for all of our kith and kindred. When they're healthier, they can get more things accomplished because their mind is clear. If the mind is clear, sound in body and mind, we can accomplish many goals. Goals like getting together and actually building for once. I'm beginning to see rumblings now. I've been seeing various reports. Folks are starting to, I guess you could say, consider and openly contemplate coming together, having all the grand bodies and all the other various houses just come together and say, listen, all right, we need to take care of a few things. We got to do this thing now. Now, a lot of folks have been lately asking the questions and all that stuff about goals and agendas and what are the Moors doing? Are the Moors still around? Do the Moors have this in place and all that other stuff? These are legitimate questions. I'm not knocking the questions per se. What I am saying is there are a lot of things that folks don't see occurring. Even amongst the various houses of Moors, there's things going on that not everyone in other houses know about. Nonetheless, that's all the more reason that the various houses need to meet. We should not be doing 10 million things in a diffused fashion, having folks retrace steps that others are already taking, or doing the same thing someone else is already doing or already done. That's just wasted energy. We got things that we need to be doing. Now, there are folks who are running various universities online and things like that, and that's a beautiful thing. But we also have to have other things along that line. A lot of our folks are dependent upon the foreign venue with their hostile curriculum, so to speak, where they misinform our folks. They want our folks to learn what they want them to know. And basically our folks are sending their offspring to a foreign venue's public warehouse, or as we would say, public or private fool system. They're not teaching them anything. And they shouldn't be teaching them anything. Honestly, it's our duty, obligation, and responsibility to do that. And so it's kind of the equivalent of having our folks drinking cow's milk and taking in cow's hormones. Our folks are not bovine. They're not cows. They don't need those type of hormones. They can get whatever protein they require from other means. That's another story for another time. I won't go too far into that. All I'm saying is the Moors need to, in my view, go beyond this merely speaking about working on things and just getting together and mapping things out. 3-month intervals, 9-month intervals for the various meetings. Now, the Minister for Health and Fire Therapy, he's been doing, again, the health seminars at the turn of every season. You're probably going to see the minister now begin to do things where he's focusing on various parts of the body, their strengths, their weaknesses, and how to build them and things of this nature. I think that would be a great thing because, see, now our folks can get into things more specifically. Now, also, you're going to begin to see where we begin to mount up on other operations. Everyone knows that the Amexem-Moor-Empire capital city is a guy named Medina. And in North-Amexem, we command all operations out of New Atlantis. But we're actually now expanding various components of our infrastructure, and some of those components may very well be commanded out of Ardalabati in the Moor Khan district, once we're operational underway out in that particular area. We have a few things that we're doing, and as we're able to get them sharpened, we'll be able to go to our Ummah at large and say, listen, these are the talents and skills that we already have that you are aware of, but these are some of the newer things that we're working on that bring benefit to all of our kith and kindred if they choose to use them. I won't go into too much detail about that now, but some of those things are hydroponics based and biodiesel based, as we finally have gotten out of the example and training phase with certain things. we've finally gotten out of the research and training phase in certain things, and now we're about ready to make some official formal moves. So that is something that we are most pleased about, and again, it's all done by the power, authority, and permission of the ground and protect of nature with the blessings of our beloved ancestors. We put in a lot of research, a lot of work, and our hands are basically full, and we don't have enough manpower. We're going to be doing a whole lot more things. It's not that we don't know how, we just don't have the manpower, and in some cases the finances and the manpower. But nonetheless, we're here, we're getting stronger, we're getting better as we go, because we're in no rush. We just go quietly and do the work that needs to be done. We do an intense amount of research, and it pays off. It really does. And so I'm grateful for that wonderful gift of love. And as we are allowed to share with our Ummah, I'm sure that there'll be many that will appreciate it as well. So, well, I have to get ready to get out of here now because I have to get into a conference call because the council will be convening momentarily. I'm not in the capital city. As you can see, I'm here with y'all in Port Hannah City. And it's good to be here. And I look forward to coming back and building and sharing with all of you once again. And I want to see all of you continue to grow and develop and do your thing. So with that, I want to say peace and love, and Islam to everyone.